Mario Party Superstars is packed full of minigames and boards to play on, but the real question is, what is the best way to beat online opponents and my friends in real life? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Hey everyone, it's Abdallah here with a tips and tricks video for Mario Party Superstars on Nintendo Switch. We're going to be showcasing pro strategies to help you beat your friends in all the boards within the game. And the board that we're going to be covering today is Yoshi's Tropical Island. Let's break down everything you need to know in order to win. Yoshi's Tropical Island is made up of 2 islands connected by 2 bridges. Blocking the path between each island is a thwomp. Toadette starts on the right side of the board and will stay there until someone lands on an event space, which will make her swap places with Bowser on the opposite side of the board. The star, when on the right side of the board, is 18 spaces away from the start. It'll be up to you to outpace your opponents by rolling as high as possible to traverse the map. Paying attention to the different spaces on the board is key to winning, especially if you can aim for certain spaces. There's 1 chance time space, 2 versus spaces, 11 luck spaces, 3 Bowser spaces, 3 item spaces, and 7 event spaces total. Whenever someone lands on an event space, Toadette and Bowser will swap places on the board. This is the only way to move the star. While Toadette starts on the right side of the board, Bowser will be on the left side. Whoever passes him will have to pay him coins, so watch out. Now don't forget about the chance time space either for a Hail Mary pass. If you ever find yourself in last place and are looking to cause some trouble, aim for the chance time space to potentially force your opponents to swap around their star and coin totals. Let's talk about the right side of the board where you'll find the first star. You can land on a Bowser space right after the star, so be careful of that. One of the most game-changing elements on the board can be found in the top right corner, just after the Toadette star location on the right side of the board, and that is Boo. He will steal coins for free, but if you can pass by him when you have 50 coins, Boo will allow you to steal a star from your opponent. This means that with the right roll, you can grab 2 stars in one turn. Boo is 23 spaces away from the start and 5 spaces away from the star. 50 coins isn't that bad of a deal considering that each star is worth 20 coins, and by paying Boo 50 coins, you're gaining a star while choosing someone to lose one. Definitely a game changer if you're doing well with saving coins from various minigames. On the left side of the board, just after the star, there's a Koopa Troopa checkpoint where you'll get 10 coins just for passing it. And there's no Koopa bank on this board, so no need to worry about that. Another game changer is the shop space. There's only one shop on the top left island. You'll have to choose between paying the fare to the thwomp to get to the right side of the board, where the star starts, and getting an item at the shop. If you choose the right side of the board, you will have to pay another thwomp to get to the left island, and then loop back to the branching paths, and then choose to go up rather than to go right, which will take a lot of time. You can still earn items by landing on an item space or a lucky space. At the shop, you can buy the following: a mushroom, which will add +5 to your rolls for 3 coins, a cursed dice block, which will force someone to roll 1, 2, or 3 for 3 coins, a double dice block, which will allow you to roll 2 dice blocks at once for 5 coins, a warp block, which will allow you to trade places with a random opponent, and a custom dice block, which allows you to choose your roll 1 through 10. A good item on this board is the warp block. If you're on the right path and the star switches to the left, then you could take your chances that you'll warp with someone on the left side of the board. It's not a guarantee, but if you're already trapped on the wrong side of the board, why not take the chance?
You got a star!
Another great and inexpensive item is the Cursed Block. It's an item that can be used on yourself or any other player. Whoever is cursed with this block will only be able to roll a 1, 2, or 3. This can be a great way to prevent others from getting closer to the star, or even making sure that they land on a red space to lose coins, or a Bowser space. You can also use it on yourself if you're in a tricky position and there is a favorable space 1, 2, or 3 spaces in front of you. If you find yourself cursed with a cursed dice block, some items can be used to cancel out the effect. All other movement-based items like the mushroom, double dice block, triple dice block, or the custom dice block will take priority, and you will no longer be cursed. Lastly, if you have enough coins, having the custom dice block is always helpful to allow you to pick and choose where you want to land from 1 to 10. Don't forget that you can force your opponent to duel on the last 5 turns of the map by landing on the same square as them. Use this to your advantage to completely rob them of coins if you want to risk dueling it out in a minigame. Now let's talk about the exclusive gimmicks in this board. Now the thwomps block the bridges and cost coins in order to pass. The first player to cross will have to pay only 1 coin, but you can choose to pay more. The next player will have to pay 1 more coin than the last person did. So if the first person paid 1 coin, the next person will have to pay 2, and then the next person will pay 3, and so on and so forth. At any point, a player can choose to pay more to make the fare more expensive for the next person in hopes that the fare will be too expensive, essentially blocking the path for them. This is a good strategy for blocking out any players, but it can backfire if someone lands on an event space and the star moves to the other end of the board. Not only will you have to make your way to the other side of the board, but you'll have to pay the expensive fare yourself if the star switches back. Overall, this board is pretty 50-50 in terms of luck and skill ratio. Use your coins to buy the right items and trip up other players on a high thwomp fare. Do hope that no one lands on an event space when you're on the right side with the star. And there you have it, everything you need to know about Yoshi's tropical island in Mario Party Superstars. Now that you're armed with the board knowledge, the only thing you'll need next is the skills to beat your opponents in minigames. Feel free to check out the other videos in the playlist showcasing various strategies of how I was able to beat every single master difficulty CPU in all 100 games. You might learn a thing or two from watching. Be sure to help out by sharing this video and keep it locked here for more Mario Party Superstars. Thanks for watching.
You're a superstar!